Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to this long overdue video about, tutorial about the Discord post helper. It's been a while, and there are a lot of new features. So I'm starting to create a new series of tutorials about the tool and how to use it. I'm using currently version 25.2.22.1. That's the version from yesterday, so it's the newest version we can have at the moment. And I'm using it in a special mode where I post not on wesinglide.com, but I post on a test server that is called soaring.siglr.com. It's not wesinglide.org. I don't want to be testing the publishing right now with the real server. It's just for demo purposes. So I'm going to be using this. You can access it, but it's not the true database. It's not the real thing. Okay, it's only for demo and testing purpose. So yeah, that's about. And I'm going to also be using Discord test channels, not the real flights channel, the real task library channel, because again, it's only test that I'm doing here. I want to demo the thing. So, but the end result will be the same once you use the real thing. All right. Okay, so what this video will be covering is not task creation, not event creation. I assume that most of the users, most of the task designers and publishers, they already know how to, load up the task and create an event if needed. So I'll start with that, and the first video in this series will be how to post to WissimGlide and on Discord. I believe this is the most urgent one that need to be addressed. So this video will be posting to WissimGlide or fake WissimGlide and on Discord. No task creation, no event creation. We're going to be covering 3 use cases here. The first use case will be posting just the task. Okay, you have a new task you want to publish and there's no event attached to it. You just want to create the task and publish it. The second use case will be posting a new task and the event that goes with it. That's probably the most common use here of the tool, because most task designers usually they create a task and they create it to be featured with a group event at the same time. So second use case will probably be the most used one. And the third one will be posting just an event based on an already published task. So if the task has already been published and you want to create an event based on that task, we'll see that on the third use case. Okay, so use case number 1, we're going to do posting a new task only, no event. Okay, so I've this demo. I've loaded this task here that I have prepared just for the demo, and you'll notice that it says task does not exist on wesinglide.org. And if I go to the WissimGlide Discord tab, it shows that, and it shows task library ID not acquired. This is the new task. It has not been created on WissimGlide. It has not been posted on Discord yet. So it's normal that it shows this in bright orange. It says it's not created yet. It's a brand new one. We want to we want to publish it. So I'll focus on this section. This is a section where the task publishing occurs along with the delayed availability. We'll go over that in just a bit. Okay. So of course, the thing that is you can't unselect is the creation and update step on wesimglide.org. This is always, since wesimglide.org becomes the main source of the task, you can't unselect this. You will always create to WissimGlide and update to wesimglide.org, always. Then the next options are really for Discord. Okay, the tasks main post on Discord. What is this? Well, if we go and show you in the flights channel where all the flights are, every post in this flights channel, this is the task main post. Okay, this is what it contains. This is the task main post. It's important that it's be there. And thread creation here, and I can't remove that. When I'm creating the task for the first time, it doesn't exist, I can't bypass this. I have to create this entry in the flights library. And then you have thread creation, which will create the thread under each task, where you are going to find more information. Okay. And then if you have a cover image, you will be able to post it in the thread. And also if you are in a group flight event, we'll see that later, it is going to be you're going to be able to post it too. It's grayed out right now because I don't have a cover image and I'm not in an event. I didn't enable this. That's not the goal of the first use case. Now there's also this little warning here that is shown. It's because you can't create this by themselves because it still doesn't exist yet. Once we create the main thread, these will be removed. Okay, but these two will stay grayed out because I don't have a cover image and I'm not in a group of flight event. Publisher and shared with user. Usually you don't want to mess with this. It's you are the publisher, so you're going to use your own name. If you are publishing for someone else from some of the other publisher out there, you can use their name and set them as original publisher, but usually you will leave it as at your name. And you can always however select other publishers to share the task with the publishing rights. So if I want to share this task, publishing rights with Ivan, for example, I can select it and Poundy, and I save it. And this means that Ivan and Poundy will be able to get the task from Discord, update it, change the task itself and update it on Wisdom Glide. If you are not a shared publisher, you won't be able to change the task itself. I'm going to leave it to none at the moment because I want to be the only publisher. It's not shared with anyone. I think we already know. Let's talk about delayed availability. I could select, even if it's not on a group event, even if there's no event, I can set a delayed availability for the task. I won't be able to set it based on group event because I don't have a group event, but then I can just select a date. So if I want to make this task available only on February 28th at 6:30 p.m., I can. By checking this, and you'll see what it does. We're going to start with it. We're going to pose this task with a delayed availability and see what happens. All right. So let's save this. Okay. There's a little checkbox here that says remind me to check post options. When you play with various tasks and events and you're posting and updating stuff, then you're going to start playing with these checkboxes, and you can even remember a set that you like or reset all. And if you want to be reminded before posting, have you checked the actual options that you have before posting, then just leave it checked. If not, if you don't like it, then uncheck it. But we'll see what this does actually. We're ready. Let's start the task creation workflow. So see, this is the message here that I get when I have this selected. Did you make sure to select the correct post option? Check boxes for what you want to post. Okay, yeah. This just tell you, am I okay with my task options? Yes. All right, I can say yes. Now, if there are fields that are missing or incomplete, there's also this little validation prior to posting. It says that it's missing the weather summary. It's okay. It's not mandatory. So if you don't want to include the weather summary, it's totally fine. So I say yes. I want to continue. All right, here we come now. When this appears, when you are posting a task, you'll see that when you get this, notice that the task posting on Wisdom Glide has begun because it has retrieved a new number, 525, but it's incomplete right now. It needs more information. It needs the task ID from Discord to finish posting it. So if we, for example, right now it says 525. If we go on Wisdom Glide here and we do a refresh and we look at the grid, the latest, you see 525 is not here? Well, 524 was a previous one that I deleted. Remember, this is a test server, but 525 is still not here. It's not shown because it's incomplete at the moment. Okay, so let's go back. So the first few tasks that you are creating, I would advise to read this. Take it slow. You'll get to a rhythm at some point, but the first few ones you should really pay attention to what these messages are saying to you. So right now, what the big bold title here will always tell you what you are currently doing. So you are creating the task main post in the task library, and you have instructions here. Okay, it says you can use take me here. So yes, when you have the take me there button here, it's really useful because if you click it, it's going to bring you on Discord to the right location. Right now, since I'm in test, it's bringing me to my demo task library channel. If you are in the real thing, it would bring you to the flights channel where you would start posting. Well, let's go back right now. If I click again, take me there. Okay, it's a simulation of the real thing in demo. So I say, okay, I'm there now. Okay, I can start posting. Again, this is the content that has been copied to your clipboard. That's the main post, task main post. It says that. So you can now post the main task message directly in the flight channel. Again, you can click take me there. It's gonna, bring you to the same place. And then you can use auto paste. The auto paste will simply paste the content and press the enter key on Discord. So the message has been posted now. What it is waiting for now, waiting for URL, okay? What it says is please get the link to the task post in Discord. So this has an ID. That's the ID that we want to go get is for this post here. So there's two ways to do it actually. The first one is it says here more menu with the little dots and copy message link. So if you go in Discord, you'll see, yes, you have a more menu here. If I click here, you'll see the copy message link appears. I can click this, or the other way to do it even faster is when you are on the message, you punch shift on your keyboard. So if I press shift on my keyboard, then there's a set of other options, and the copy link is actually here, the little link button here. So it's faster because if I release shift, they start to click more and then go down. If I press shift, I have it right here. So I'm going to click copy link, and you see it has moved on. Now it's in green. It has received the link, the ID that you just copied. It has assigned it to the task. And you can even see that now 525 is online, but we've selected delayed availability. So let's do a little check here. Before continuing, let's go and have a look at WeSim Glide, do a little refresh again. And take a look here. It's still not there. And it's normal because you activated the delayed availability. So nobody will be able to see that task until the date that you've specified. Okay? But let's resume posting to see what will happen with the post. So you're going to be creating the thread now in the task library. Take me there. I want to see. It brings me back to my post. So again, you can either use the little three dots and more menu, and then you have the create thread here. Or if I press shift again, I have the thread, create thread. So I click this. It brings me to the create thread, the new thread here window. All right, sometimes when there are long titles, the thread name will be cut off. Okay, so what you want to do on the thread name is right click and paste, or do Control V if you are used to it, because it's going to make sure that the title is actually complete. Okay, really a tip here. Sometimes it will create only 204, and because it's too long, so always do paste, so you're sure that it has the full title. And then it says to go on the message field and click OK. All right, so it has created, it's ready to create the thread, task thread. So it says, yeah, it has copied a message in your clipboard, and I can again use auto paste. And there you go. It has created the thread. So use this thread for discussion pictures result. And it's done. But look at what the message contains here. Either in the, the main, even the main message here, it was already there. Files available February 28, 6:30 p.m. because that's what I mentioned here. That's what I put as delayed availability. So if you click on one of these links, for example, if I click on the DPH file here, it's going to try to process the download, but it's going to say, it's not available. So I can't download it. Okay. So that's the purpose of the delayed availability. Let's say you made a little mistake and you want to fix this without, deleting the whole thing. You have published the task on WisdomGlide. You have the task library ID acquired. You don't want to restart everything. You don't want to delete stuff at this point. Okay, you would probably break stuff if you delete some stuff on Discord at this moment. But there's something that you need to change. For example, I will go on flight plan and I'll say it's not student, it's more like experience. And I don't know, I'm going to say it's more like just 90 to 120 minutes, for example. So let's do this. So it says now, you see that you've made some change to the task. So now it's in orange again because the online version is older than your local version, which you have the date and time here. So it says it needs an update on WisdomGlide. Okay, so how do you do this? Since now everything is created, no panic. Okay, what you want to see in here is, will you be posting the main post? Well, yes, because I changed the duration and I changed the difficulty level. So I want to update this. Okay, it's normal. So I'm going to leave it. Do I want to change something in the thread though? No, because the thread contains just this. So I don't want to create the thread. It's already created, and I still don't have a cover. I still don't have a group event. So I would choose this as task option for Discord. Now, since it's an update, it will also require that you enter a description. If I just start the task update here, yeah, I have the reminder. Yes, I checked. And there you go. Please provide a description for this task update. So yeah, you would say something like change difficulty and duration. Okay, you don't have to put something real long, but you have to put something. It's going to show on the WisdomGlide when it becomes available. And let's say that I want to change the delayed availability. I made a mistake. I want to publish it right away. You can. You just uncheck the delayed availability. You can save the file now, and you are ready to go. I start task update workflow again. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, you see now, it brings you here to the task main post. You are posting the task main post, but you are not really. You can edit. The message. You're not creating it, you are editing it. So well, you can still click take me there. It's going to take you here to your task, and then this little crayon here, edit. You can start editing the stuff, but you don't want to edit it manually. What you want to do, what I do myself, is I select in the field, select Control A, and I delete everything. I'm still in the field. I didn't click save, and then I do auto paste. Okay, so see, it changed to experience, and it changed my duration to 90 to 120 minutes, and it also changed the files here. It doesn't say availability, till that date. So it means it's available. Well, let's go see. Let's go see on WisdomGlide, the fake WisdomGlide that we have here. Do a refresh again. check the table, and sure it is 525. This is the task that I just created. 90 to 120 minutes experience. If I click on it, zoom on it, close the grid, this is the task. And then now it's available. People can download the files and all. So I removed delayed availability, so the task is now available. I could do the reverse if I made a mistake and it was not supposed to be available. I could, again, go back, click the delayed availability again, and I would, again, redo the same thing, edit the task main post, and the task would suddenly disappear from vSim Glide. It will not be available until the date I specify. Okay, but let's stop for now at this. This is the ending of the first use case. Let's go to the second one now.